Was right. Excellent. Welcome everybody to Townscaper. That'll do. I'll just live there. I don't need any other town. This is awesome. This has been bought for me by Emily. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, there's little birdies. There's little birdies. Hang on a minute. Are you living in my roof? Somebody sold me this beautiful property and it turns out that it was cheap because it's got birds in the roof. Won't be happy. This is supposed to be relaxing. Right. So this isn't really a game. As far as I'm aware, this is just a construction tool. So let's construct some more stuff around this so I don't feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. It is a bit Fort Boyard at the moment. Shall I carry on with red? Let's carry on with a bit of red. Oh. Oh. Loving the sound effects. Loving the little construction-y blobs. Oh no, I just unconstructed it. I don't know how I did that. If I click on it again. Oh, no. Oh. How did I unconstruct? Oh, well, we all know I'm not going to unconstruct in a million years, am I? I'm just going to keep going and keep going. And oh, ooh, ooh. Got a neighbour. I'm now connected with my neighbour. If I don't like my neighbour, then we may have a problem. Neighbour, would you like some orange bits? No, you've given yourself a tree. Well, that's nice. That's lovely. Oh, and a little backyard there. Bigger backyard there. Sort of star-shaped harbour-y thing there. How did I get that house? I don't know. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. How do I want to see... Uh-oh. Oh, God, what happened then? Undo and redo. Orange house. Okay, that's not quite what I... Good though. That's great. Right, that's zoom. That's zoom in and out. That's kind of fly pasty. Yeah, there we go. Right, good. It's turned into a little star-shaped house now. That's amazing. Do you want to swap? You can have the birds. You can fix the roof and I'll have the star house. That sounds like a plan. Right, how do I... Oh no, I've got rid of the star house. There we go. Right, good. X and Z is... Get rid of the star house. It's undo and redo. I'm just randomly pressing some other buttons, but no. Is there a rotate option? Shall I have a look at the actual instructions? That might not be the worst idea. Controls. Move. E and Q. That was up and down, wasn't it? Zoom. Rotate is drag. Rotate is drag. Rotate is... Ah! Right, there we go. Right, we can see a little star house now. The problem with star house is that to get into it, you need a boat. Unless that's the back door. Is that the back door? That's the back door. So you can actually escape from the star house into a boat should you be... I don't know, drug dealing or something. Okay, good. Doink. So how do I get a house? Like, I didn't actually... Does it just do... Oh. Oh. Ask and you shall receive. This is good, because now, if you own Star House, you can just about get a boat in there, probably a little dinghy or something. And you can also stand at night and just look at the infinite abyss. So that's good. Except now you've got neighbours. That's probably less good. Okay, so we've got these people. I love the way there's all the space in the world and we've built in really, really close proximity to each other. It's a very British thing to do. Right, we've now just got a load of roads. If you want to... Look, oh, God! Oh! Wow, and now you've got neighbours who've built an enormously tall tower and are blocking your light. This place is Britain. Britain. Did you notice there was a little... Oh God, just undo the things. There's a little camera. Look. Not camera. You know, telescopey. Telescope? No. Yeah. Binoculars. Whatever that is. Things you see at the seaside. I actually quite like that. I'm going to leave that there. If these people want a house extension, it might have to be... Oh no, I've just got rid of it again. No, leave it like that. I'm going to leave this alone. Let's do something else. Let's go back over here. Let's get yellow out. Pop. Ow. Oh. underneath that. Doink, 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 doink. It's just gone round the corner. I didn't really want it to go round. Oh my god. Hey, this looks like some sort of cake. It's like a house cake. Maybe. Maybe I'm just thinking of cake. Ooh, wow, okay. This is now like the weirdest hotel in the world. I would be a bit worried if I was living in this bit, because that doesn't look like it's got enough support. Goodness, look at this. What is happening? Oh, I just disturbed the birds. Well, good. They can't make their they can make their home in the roof. They've come back. Did I not just get rid of you? Sake. Anyway, right, that's ugly as sin. Bye, birds. It looks vaguely edible, and yet it doesn't. Let's get rid of all of that. It's just silly. Right. There we go. There we go. Oh, the longhouse got a little park bench. It's got a little park bench outside it now. Nice. Nice. Right. Let's move into the purple zone. It's time for the purple zone. Doink. Oh no, I've just put a... Hang on a minute, how have I put a house in the middle of my road? No, we don't want to do that. Everybody will just complain. Don't stop blocking the road. Don't block the road. What's wrong with you? Anyway, look, there's a little escape ladder down here. So again, if you're dealing the drugs, you'll be fine. Let's make this house a bit bigger. There we go. A bit bigger and a bit bendier. A bit less structurally stable. There we go. There we go. That's better. Although I don't know why I'd want people sitting outside my house. Is this a hairdresser's? But you have to sit outside because of COVID. We've thought this through, you know. Right. Okay, so should we have a white house? We could just have some more roads. There we go. There we go. Oh, oh my god! My house has got a pavement on top of it. What's happened there? Okay, fine. If you want a viewing area of some description. Oh, now it's got a roof. Actually, I think I preferred it with the viewing area. So I quite like that. So if you do that, you have a roof. If you do that, you don't. You would need to make sure that that had some sort of proper drainage off it, because if it rained, you'd be in trouble, wouldn't you? But I quite like that. Looks slightly industrial in a strange kind of way. Should we move on to green? Widen this road here, and then it will just randomly give me a green house at some point, I imagine, or it won't. House, house, house. So we could have matching yellow house and green house. And we could even... What colour was this? I can't remember. Was that white? I don't know. Because that could have an extension as well. It wasn't white. It wasn't white. I could have like a little extension out as well. Was it orange? No? Would you like a half white, half orange house? Because I can't remember what colour that was. Uh-huh. Hey. Oh, that's actually got a different design as well. Look. It's interesting. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I think it should have that music, but it should. Right, I don't like that. I'm getting rid of it. I just like being able to destroy things, ultimately. I do rather like being able to destroy things. Now, this is quite self-contained in its way, isn't it? It's even got a little beachy, lakey thing that you can't get in it. But if you really have had enough, you can just go in the pit. Nice. Okay, so... Carry on the road along here, maybe? That's really satisfying. Now got, like, the world's most ridiculous bridge. Fantastic. So, oh, fine. You do you. I tell you what. Oh, look, you get your own private telescopy thing if you live in this place. Somebody very important lives here. Doink. Doink. Look how big the house is going to be. This is like the ruler of the Fort Boyard style thing. This is the high wealth residential area, yeah? Oh yeah. Ooh. the high wealth residential area, and I own this town, and nobody must come near me. What if I split off? Oh, you can split it off. There we go. You can split it off. Who'd have thought? So a bit of blue here, bit of blue, but not on the driveway to the high wealth residential area. Oh no, I've just housed all the things. No, I didn't want to do that. I understand now. It's like one click for road, one click for house, right click for getting rid of people. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, curvy house. Doink. Doink. I like the fact that they sort of get these back gardens, don't they? It's kind of cool. In fact, if you do stuff with this, it starts producing some frankly slightly odd areas around the backs of houses like that. I mean, everybody's spying on each other. I'm not quite sure what kind of neighbourhood this is. I like the fact that it's got a sort of star-shaped living room going on there. Always good to have emergency exits. I'll get rid of that so that nobody can creep in the back door. Don't want anybody creeping in my back door, thanks. Oh yeah. Although I don't know, would I want water going through my house? Maybe I would. That reminds me of a TV show I saw once where somebody like genuinely had a huge fish tank, but it was almost like a river going through their living room. It was amazing. I can't remember what that was on. That was back in the days, I think, when I had Sky. It was probably on Nat Geo or Discovery or something. I don't know. Anyway, up here they have a very nice viewing area. I don't think we need any more towers here, do we? Would have been nice if we could have got something interesting in the viewing. Not over there. No, it's like that, but without another house. Oh, actually, do you know what? I quite like that. I quite like that. Little star-shaped thingy there. You can walk out onto your balcony and spy on everybody. That's my kind of thing. Star-shaped balconies, not spying on everybody. They're not worth spying on. Right. I've got the sort of olive green colour. Where am I going to go now? You see, now that I've put the high wealth residential area owner nonsense in. Oh, that's a nicer colour than it looked like it was going to be. Doink. Have you got two front doors now? No? Oh no, you haven't. Not sure that I'd want, people coming down the side of my house to use the telescope thing. I'd just get rid of it. Why do people have chairs outside their homes? Why? I don't want anybody coming and randomly sitting outside my home. Anyway. That's kind of cool. Maybe kind of cool. I like this colour, sort of wine colour. Maybe people with wine-coloured homes could be a little bit nearer to the important man. I'm saying it's a man, it might not be a man. Oh, that's a really nice wine-coloured tower. That's quite satisfying. Where's your front door? Oh, it's round the back. We could have like loads. We could create a whole castle of wine-coloured towers. That's an interesting thought. Maybe we could start a rival city. We could start a rival city that's entirely just white buildings. Out of nowhere comes the white city. That's interesting. If I go out here, I can't do that. But over here, it's the Isle of Wight. Oh, I just thought of that one. That was not deliberate. That's my house. 100%. That's mine. Doink, 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 doink. See, now I'm just starting to get silly. Now it's all gone wrong because I'm getting tired. We can do little archways. It's like the Tour de France. These little white buildings with little archways, except for this one, which is really wrong, but I do like the idea of having a sort of forest in the sky. Oh my god, so many different potential designs. So many. I mean, this is a block of flats, right? We can all agree on that, can't we? Some lucky person's got the one that isn't next to anybody else, so they don't have to hear all their loud music and nonsense. And somebody's got a sort of private balcony thing there. But then there's this bit in the middle, which it doesn't seem to want to let me look at. Down. There's this like bit in the middle where people can meet up for a party. Yeah, I don't think that house is quite. That's just not. That's not quite right, is it? Ooh, oh, that's nice though. Oh, you can make all these sort of intricate little Spanish town type areas, like hiding away. Wait, it's so hidden it won't even let me see it. Hiding away up the stairs. Little private areas. Very nice. Very nice. We don't need that though, do we? Don't need that. Wow. Well. I think we can all agree that's awesome. Should we just give that like one more little bit of something? Oh, not that bit of something. I kind of feel like some of these flats are slightly incomplete. No, I don't want another staircase. I want you to fill in that there. That's better. Because some of these flats are a bit crap, aren't they? Like, they're not very big. They're basically just one room. But I do like that arch... What, I keep doing the wrong bit. It keeps giving me these weird... Anyway, we'll leave it at that, because that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know how you get to it. You just sort of park your boat at the bottom of this staircase. But hey, suddenly somebody looks more important than the high wealth residential area over there. So last but not least, in this tale of rival factions, what have I not done? Oh, this sort of yellow colour. Oh. Doink. Oh, it's that kind of yellow colour. What's the difference between that kind of yellow colour and this kind of yellow colour? Nothing. Okay. Is that a colour I haven't used? Teal? Teal houses. There we go. Right, so what do? Let's just make a load of like little towers. Oh, you can't make a load of little towers. Those bloody birds. You can't make a load of little towers. You can make a load of little connected towers. Those houses are so cool. Oh no, it's gone! No, is it gone? Oh, they're all coming out slightly different as well. Like, one of them's just very slightly different. So what you could do is do like a sort of... You could do like a sort of circular tower... Get your washing in! Get your... Dear God. You can tell that this is the low wealth, no class residential area. Outrageous. Terrible towers this is. Having to do them in a circle because nobody else will go near them. What? Dear Lord. Terrible. That walkway's a bit weird, isn't it? Like all they can do is like go into their next door neighbour's house. That's very, very wrong. But as I say, who else is going to want to go near them? When they've got their laundry out for everybody to see. There we go. Accessible only by boat. This is really like compelling in a very strange way because like I'm not really sure where we go from here, but it's just kind of cool. It's just kind of cool. Obviously where we go from here is rainbow towers. Oh no, rainbow houses. Oh, does anybody remember in Bussy Lag? Where all those neat little homes just showed up by the harbour. Here are my new version of those neat little homes, but with less traffic, with no mad lorries going past the harbour, creating loads of pollution. I don't know who built this, it's a bit wonky. This looks like one of those constructions that in about 10 years' time will be all over the news for having fallen down into the sea. But that is the wavy rainbow line of awesomeness. For some reason, red and green have their front doors on that side, and everybody else has their front doors on this side. Actually, some of them don't have front doors. Some of them don't have front doors. They've got a chimney. Do they get in and out of the chimney? No, seriously though, they don't have front doors. What do the poor people in the other greenhouses do? What does the poor person in the yellow house do? Nobody ever comes in. Nobody ever goes out. That's a bit worrying. Shall I give the ones that don't have doors like an extra bit? Got a door now. You see, now you've got a door, but you can't get into the back because there's no ladder for you. Now there's a door. What? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Do you want a door? Well, you can't have one. Why is... This is terrible. It won't give them a door. Well, you're never getting out. You're never getting in. You're never getting out. I've just realised they've got little security lights. Got little security lights. And what's that green box? Don't know. Post box? Post box. Little post boxes. There's no point in having a security light on a house if nobody can get in it, is there? Not really. So this little white house here, it's got no door, got no way in. It's a little strange. It's just a little strange. Do you not agree? Slightly strange. If I give them all a second layer around the back, will we get doors? Is that 1 second from the right got a door? No! It's a door there. It's like the early days of the channel where I couldn't find the door. See, now they've got... What's going on? The White House, no door. The Grey House, now door. What? It looks lovely. I mean, that's glorious and beautiful, and yet no doors. Don't tell anybody. It looks great, but it's entirely ornamental because you can't live in most of them. I'm quite proud of that. For like 20 minutes, I'm quite proud of it. This is the little platform you can go up on to yell at the people in the towers for leaving their washing out. This is like some sort of bizarre Fort Boyard like. Actually, could I build Fort Boyard? Right, before we one more thing. Sorry, Fort Boyard. Right. Fort Boyard. If you're thinking, what the bloody hell is Fort Boyard? It was a game show based on a little French war like castle-y thing. I'm sure there's a name for them. A war castle-y thing. That's like it's actually a perfect oval shape, so it's nothing like that. Built in the sea. It's like a stronghold in the sea. I can't think what they're called. In truth, I've probably never known what they're called. But like they do, like it's a sea fort. It's a fort. Fort. It's not. I'm sure it's called something more than fort. But anyway, and it's round, and it looks a little bit. It'll look a bit like this when I finish with it. Honest. Blooming, I'll get the things in the right place. It's not called. The thing is, they called it Fort Boyard, but it's not called a fort, is it? It's taller than that. And in the middle actually isn't water. It's not water in the middle, it's tigers. So I'm just going to create the tiger area. And they play these sort of assorted games, largely involving having to face their fears. So like going into rooms with, snakes and jumping off stuff and that kind of thing. And at the end of it, if they're good enough and they've potentially won something, they have to go into the centre and face the tigers. I don't know how many layers Fort Boyard is. It feels like it would probably be a bit taller than that. Also, you can walk around the top of it, but this is now not letting me put that thing on top. Oh. No, I don't want another layer. I want what I had before, which was sort of ramparts. Battlements? Anyway, that looks sort of very, very roughly. It's not round enough to be Fort Boyard. Very, very roughly Boyardy. That's what I want. Yes, that. I don't want a roof. Fort Oh, it doesn't have a roof. I don't want a roof. Okay, right. So let's make it a bit more round. Oh, I'm doing and pop all over the place. In places that I shouldn't do. Right, there we go. Fort Boyard. Perfect. Well, not perfect, 'cause it's got a roof. How do I get rid of the roof? I don't want a roof. Why does sometimes it not give me a roof and sometimes it does? I don't know. Maybe that's the secret escape area, or the secret way in to Fort Boyard. Right, I want to fill that in. I can't fill it in. It's just decided that I'm going to have those whether I like them or not. Well, fine. That's the theme tune from Fort Boyard. Honest. Right, so we've got Fort Boyard, we've got the mystery rainbow houses, we've got the strange kind of Spanish village thing going on, we've got the ring of towers that dares not speak its name, we've got the viewing area of the ring of towers that dares not speak its name, we've got all the sort of star houses. I think the blue one's probably mine. We've got a little, the purple one looks a bit sort of cottagey, doesn't it? We've got some birds getting in the roof, and then we've got this person who owns it all. So there we go. That's like weirdly very fun. It's just weirdly very fun. Don't know whether it does anything else. It might do something else. In a minute, a load of like rival factions might come tearing in speedboats in my dreams. But yeah, I don't know what else it does. But I'm assuming that if you... I mean, the water is very sort of tempting because you just want to make things related to water, but I'm assuming you could make entire massive cities out of this because you would just create a vast amount of cobbled roads. Cobbled roads that appear to have oil stains on them. I don't know which of you have been driving a car around. Get off my island and don't spit your gum out either. But anyway, I think we can call that an unqualified success, so thank you, Emily. And hopefully I'll see you all much more very soon.